you
What's
say hi?
Hey everybody.
Guys, welcome to the live Q&A.
Oh my goodness.
You can go. You can go. You'll come back later, right? Come back, see us later, okay? Bye. Oh, let me slide in. Oh. Hi guys. I can't really see anything from here because you guys are so far away.
I know.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hey everybody.
Here we go.
You're packed in here.
Oh, we got tons of people. I can't see
Already?
anything.
I know, it's really far away. Okay.
Vincentville's on. Hi guys.
What's up, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Wow, it's so fast. Okay.
Just so you guys know, Abby's in and out. She's hanging out on the couch.
Yep. So, as always, you know, she'll be in and out of the video. You gotta hang on here. Technical difficulties.
Hi from Austria.
That's for Arnold.
We also have my dad here. He's not going to be in the video at first, and then he'll come on a little later for some questions and answers.
If you guys have questions for him, we'll bring him in for
be
questions.
Nice though.
Nanny and Dad.
Nice,
Hey
Nanny
Mom.
and Dad are here.
Hi, Wayne boy. There's so many people.
Maverick's under the table too.
Maverick's right here too.
Yeah.
It seems like it's so much
Abby's
faster.
on the couch. She does not want to participate right this moment. She'll be in and out though, as usual.
Do this for me. There you go. Share the space.
Yes, Saxy, we are reading this
Caring.
chat.
We are reading all of the chat.
I
Okay,
mean,
we're
trying.
waiting for everybody to get loaded up here, everybody to get in here, and we'll go through some questions. I've got to go somewhere else. We got some preloaded questions here. Let's see here. Can you pull it up for me?
What am I
From
pulling?
community,
Right.
from the.
Where? I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay. I wanted to pull up the
I
questions
didn't know that was a thing.
questions from earlier today. So we did post. If you guys make sure you turn on that bell notification icon, so that when we upload a video, when we do a post, that you get notified. Because you know we did get a bunch of questions. We had 64 comments on our live announcement from earlier.
Abby, can you come say hi? She'll be in and out. So
She's rocking. Okay, so I want to go through these questions, and you know, you guys took the time to type them out and put them on here, so I definitely want to cover as many as possible. And then, of course, we'll do live questions, and then for our Patreon supporters, our patrons, don't forget to shoot me those questions over there via private message. That way, I can check them out there. Don't forget to do that. You guys get that VIP access. Okay. CSL said, "What are your thoughts about a small space for Abby for a sensory room?" She actually has a sensory room in her little walk-in closet.
there's a video on it. If you put in sensory room, fathering autism, it should come up.
You're gonna yell
Abby's
the
letting
whole
you
video,
know
huh?
she's here, guys.
So yeah, sensory room, fathering autism. It's our sensory room tour. Kind of show you guys how we have that laid out. She hasn't been into it. We need to update it, really,
Yeah.
and I'll probably do that. I wanted to make a video of it, of an update to her sensory room, just to kind of match her sensory needs.
Right.
So because that has changed, you know, like anything else changes. Quick shout out to Aaron C. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it so very much. Happy Moss Squad Day.
Come here. Come here.
Come say hi.
Not
Later.
yet. Not yet.
Later. Maybe we'll have some dessert over here later. That'll coax her in.
Yeah. Why can't I see you? I don't know.
No idea.
GMAT107 said, "Random thought. I know so little about her therapy dog. Rarely ever see on the vlog.
Thank you.
And when I do, he's always with Priscilla. Did Abby not take to him well? I could have it all wrong. Anyways, can't wait to watch tonight. Have a good day." So Maverick is a retired autism service dog. That's his. There she is. You see her arm. Maverick is a retired autism service dog. He is no longer her service dog. He doesn't fulfill the needs that she has for an autism service dog, and she really doesn't need one at this point, right?
No, she doesn't.
He could not do anything for her that she can't do for herself. Her elopement has become a lot less. You might think differently if you watch the recent video where she ran for me at Lowe's, but most of the time we were walking at Lowe's, I didn't even have to hold her hand. She pushed the cart really well, so that it's pretty rare now. Hey, chill.
You gotta say hi. Look,
over here, look.
Look at everybody.
Right there. Look.
Lean in. Okay.
Alright, move the camera on this.
Oh my goodness.
She's actually had some pretty good days. The last couple days have been really good, comparatively speaking. She's still a preteen, so
yeah.
But she's been doing really well. She was in good mood. We went and did some fun stuff today, which you guys will see in the next vlog. I don't know when it's coming up. Okay, next question. I would like to hear about what you guys do or did to stay together as a couple, especially in the early years, since divorce rate is at 80% for special needs parents. I feel like you guys are always on the same page.
We're not always on the same page.
No, not even.
We made grilled cheese sandwiches earlier, and I brought the wrong bread.
You still bring that up?
It's not funny.
It's not. It's only funny to you. You still bring that up.
It's hilarious.
So we're definitely not always on the same page. We don't always agree about things. We differ in a lot of ways. Even when it just comes to therapists and what's going on at school, and but we always work together on it. We both have what's best for both of our kids in mind at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
And we both understand that, so then it becomes less of a fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Melanie Singh, thank you so much for the donation. She says, I am so excited. Can't wait to see you guys in New York City. Love you guys. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much, Melanie Singh. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I love this comment from Teresa. Oh, what do you want, Abby? Cookies, cinnamon toast crunch, pretzels, fish?
Pretty much all the things, huh? You
What's
want
up?
all the things.
What do you need? Are you okay? You look exhausted. What'd you do up there? Are you right? Let me turn this a little bit so we can get her in, since she's participating, moving her chair in and whatnot.
Yeah, they don't need to see me.
No, that's okay.
That's fine.
Just move a hair.
There's so many questions.
And then she leaves.
How do you guys spell her name? Is it A-B-B-Y or A-B-B-I-E? It is I-E.
Yep, we spell it I-E.
Yep. How do you manage to spend one-on-one time with both Isaiah and Abby? Well, for Isaiah, I mean, he's older, so I know a couple of people have commented, oh, we don't see Isaiah. Well, you guys have to remember he's 16. He drives now. Plus, he's in school, and he does football, he does theater, and he has schoolwork. So a lot of times he's doing things at school, and, then he'll do stuff with his friends.
Right.
So he may not always be with us anymore. In 2 years, he'll be gone to college. So, but we got him here right now.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of our one-on-one time isn't necessarily like going to do activities. Like yesterday, when Dad and I when I helped Dad
at the shop.
At the shop, we worked at the shop a lot yesterday. So stuff like that, I still enjoy a lot, and that's kind of our one-on-one time.
And then after Abigail goes to bed, some nights we do game night with him. So
him and I do movie night.
Yeah.
We have our Walking Dead that we enjoy together. There's lots of things that we do one-on-one, and a lot of those activities aren't conducive to Abigail anyway.
Yeah.
So Isaiah and I went to race go-karts. Mm-hmm. That was awesome. We went and did that. I just saw a notification here. Let me pull this up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I know. Just messed your life up here. There we go. Okay, well, I guess we need to bring that up because we haven't talked about it. Marsha Beasley, thank you so much for the question, and hey to yourself. So we haven't officially announced this yet. If you follow us on social media, you probably already know. If you follow us on Patreon, if you're on Patreon, then you already know. She's cheering over there. We are finalists for the Shorty Awards, so that's awesome. So we are going.
She's clapping.
We are going to New York. Yep.
Woohoo! I'm so excited.
Yep, we are headed to New York, so we're gonna figure out how to get there and do the plane thing with Abigail and all that.
A lot of people actually mentioned, have you gone on a plane? Do you plan to?
No,
Well,
not yet, but we are going.
We are going, and we are actually we're working with Jacksonville International Airport, and they are going to do some trial runs with Abigail and our family.
Yep.
So,
I sent them a message and said, do you do this? And they said, matter of fact, we do. So I'll get as much of that on video as I can. It's going to be challenging, of course, because
so we haven't
it's
won,
an airport and a camera. So.
Just so you guys know, we haven't won.
Yeah.
That just means we made the top 6 finalists now.
Right.
So we have to go to New York. So I'm excited.
Either
It'll
way,
be fun.
we're still excited to go.
The other thing is now that we're going to go to New York, we have to do a meetup. So we will be planning a meetup. We'll get more details the closer we get.
Yeah.
It will be the weekend of April 13th is when we will be in New York.
Yeah, because I know there's a handful of you at least that want to do the New York thing. So,
Yeah.
or that are in that area. Melanie Singh is also on Patreon. She asked, "Do you guys have a plan in place yet on how to get Abby on the plane?" That answers that question. Absolutely not. We do not. But we're gonna do the trial run thing, and we are doing an early morning flight out of here.
Because she's more calm in the morning.
She's way more chill. She likes to sit on the couch and rock and just relax. So we're hoping with that like 6 a.m. flight or whatever it is that she's really, really chill. And then on the way back, we're taking an evening flight. And we also did that so we'd have more time in New York. We're making a little mini vacation out of it. It's going to be amazing. I'm really
The one thing is, though, just so you guys know, she's not able to go to the actual award ceremony.
Right.
And it's not a bad thing. It's just can you get me back to
Sure.
It's a 4-hour event, at least 4-hour event. And the other thing is it's televised live on YouTube. So they don't have anywhere we could take Abigail, for when she gets amped up over sensory overload or anything
Yeah, we're
like
talking,
that.
lights and people cheering and, and all that. Marsha said y'all are winners anyways.
So she will be hanging out with our special guest that's going with us, Summer. Summer will be flying to New York with us, and so they are going to hang out while we go to the actual ceremony that Sunday.
Emily Medler said I can take some cool pictures in New York. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
I'm super excited about that.
Yep.
Hold on just a second. Okay. April Simmons, thank you for the donation. She said, "How well does Abby do at the dentist? I'm an ABA and find it so frustrating how unprepared most offices are. I spend a lot of time preconditioning my consumers for these appointments." Abigail, she has a hard time at the dentist. We've been, and they are going to have to sedate her to do even a cleaning. So it is something we're slowly working on, and I think it's very helpful when you have the ABA therapist go with people.
Right.
I know our therapists go to almost all of her doctor's appointments. We scheduled around to when they can go with us.
Okay, let's see. Jasmine Rust said, "Would love to hear more about Abby's speech and how it's developing with the Dynavox. Have you seen any major difference? How does she get on with it? When do you expect her to start talking? Have you expected at all? Because I know some of your older videos you have said that you don't think that she'll talk." Okay, so the Dynavox is not going to make her talk in any way, shape, or form. I mean, there's nothing in that device that's going to actually help her speak. That's all speech and language pathology.
Right.
That's going to work with us. And like I told you guys, I'm going to have a video up about that very soon. I'm working with her speech and language pathologist. So that's coming, and that'll kind of explain to you more how that works.
You guys cracked me up. Someone just said, "I know you sold the food truck, but you should invest in a tour bus." We're not there yet, guys. We're not
there yet, Crystal.
Yvonne Power, thank you for the donation. She says, "Love your family. You guys have really taught me so much. Thank you." Well, thank you for the support. We really appreciate it. We have no idea how she's going to do on the plane. Jessica Madrano, we don't know, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. We'll be videoing as much as we can. to see how that goes.
Okay, we got Sally Fraley said, "Is autism Abby's only diagnosis, an umbrella diagnosis that covers all of her symptoms, or are there co-diagnoses?" She has a couple other, she has pica, which is another diagnosis, but it's that is oftentimes associated with autism. No other, when she was first diagnosed, they said autism, possible mental retardation.
Right.
Is what the paperwork said. That was very early on. That's not the case with her.
She's fine. Yeah.
Her official diagnosis is infantile autism.
Right. She is fine. She's happy. That's
she's
what
laughing.
she's making all these noises about. She's excited.
Everybody wants me to come to ECU.
East Carolina?
Yeah.
Party school? No, not happening. I mean, go Pirates, but no. Okay, so Lars says, when things hit the fan, so to speak, and it's so emotional for you and your wife that you can't even deal, how do you deal? P.S. Y'all are amazing. Don't forget to keep a smile on your face and have a good day. Thank you so much. How do we deal when we can't even deal?
That's a deep question.
Sometimes we have to say, hey, I need a break. Can you please take your daughter? And because at those moments it's her daughter, or vice versa, it's my daughter. But we have those moments.
Yeah.
When it's like, I need your help. I'm over it.
Yeah.
But that's with any child, I think.
Right.
That can be with any kid. The
to.
difference is, I think it's supposed to stop once they get to a certain age, and it's never stopped. Well, granted, she said, "Can you deal with your son before?" And
I
just
love that
recently,
he got the popcorn for Abigail, and now
She doesn't
he's eating
want it, but I don't want to put it back.
don't waste it, buddy. Don't waste it.
Exactly.
So, we lean on each other for that a lot, and then of course we have respite care. We have those amazing people in our lives, like Crazy Nanny.
Right.
You guys see her all the time, and then Becca, and we rely on a strong foundation of people, a tribe that we have created over the years, and each other.
Yep.
Abby's Village.
Yeah. Teddy Bear 1287, thank you so much for the donation. They said, have you asked the Gemini people about Abby using it while she's eating? Seems like it might be restrictive, as from what I understand, it's supposed to make you want to move your mouth, but her mouth is already busy.
Not necessarily, because in Abigail's situation, she has no desire to move her mouth. It doesn't. Abigail has to first learn how to move her mouth to make sounds, and that moving her mouth a certain way makes those sounds, and that's where the speech pathologist comes in. If she can start mimicking those sounds, then we'll definitely see some progress. Does it hurt to get more of something that's good? I don't think so.
Right.
She doesn't just watch it while she's eating, so the extra bit that she gets while she's eating, though, it's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah.
Tammy Lowe said, actually, my husband asked me this. He feels bad for everyone, but more so with Isaiah. I think his question comes from having a brother with Down syndrome. He said that as much as he loves Roy, he felt uncomfortable and depressed when having to deal with personal issues with Roy, bathing, dressing, and bathroom issues. I was wondering if Isaiah has issues, and if people hassle him about it, they did. Jeff, thank you so much for sharing your journey. I don't know the age difference between your husband and his brother. That's been a major factor for Isaiah, because he's only 3 years older than Abby. So autism is pretty much all he's ever known. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have another sibling to compare it to, where I like hanging out with this guy more than I do this guy. He doesn't have that. So it's all he's ever known. I definitely wouldn't feel bad for us.
No.
I don't like throwing around those little cliches and bumper stickers, but I really feel like we're blessed for what we have as a family. I know it's such a cliche word to use. I feel very fortunate to have the family that I do, to have Abigail in our lives, to have Isaiah in our lives, and to have my wife. I think we are very fortunate people.
Yeah.
And I think Isaiah is a very fortunate young man. Abigail's...
You can speak for yourself, though.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was speaking.
No, you're good. I agree. I think we definitely don't have it.
You can't read and talk at the same time. You won't be able to get the words out.
We don't have it as hard as a lot of people, I think. there's a lot of people that have it. I'm just gonna restate that statement. I was gonna say there's a lot of people that have it harder than us. So yeah, I don't feel. Yeah, I think we're fine.
You let him talk for himself again.
Words. I didn't really hear the question.
Okay.
So
well, he said that he feels bad for you as a sibling. You know, because like Abigail, you know, at 12 years old, she like, you know, we have to help her use the restroom, and you know, we have to help her get dressed, and you always have to help her do something. You know, as a third caregiver, not just a kid or a son.
Okay.
You know, you're looked to a lot to, you know, hey, can you get her real quick? You know, that kind of thing. And he said he felt bad for you. What I was saying was that this is everything that you know. You know, if this is all you knew, you know, what you have to understand too is this has shaped who he is as a person.
Yeah, I'm definitely not like a lot of my peers because of Abigail being in my life for so long, and you know, and having that experience. So it's definitely changed who I am.
Right. I totally agree. I think it's made, you know, it's not just, it's nature and nurture combined, because I think naturally you can't laugh and point off camera. Nobody knows what's going on.
She's taking advantage of the fact that we're all over here, and she's just like opening the
Gramps
fridge
a run for his money,
and she's taking drinks and all kinds of stuff. It's just funny. Crazy. It's comical.
but he yeah, I think you would be a good person regardless. But I think having Abigail in your life has, you know, just like I know it has for me, it's made me a better person.
Absolutely.
So. Okay, Ralphie Poo. Andrea Cope says, I would love to hear from Priscilla's dad as a grandpa to Abby and as a visitor in the house with autism. Also would like to know if you think Abby's mood and discomfort is due to withdrawal or something like that from her meds. So the first part of the question,
let him get in here and let Isaiah.
Okay, let me finish the question. Love to hear from Priscilla's dad as far as being a visitor in the house with autism. I guess, does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
A visitor.
Okay.
Okay, with
this is Ralph, by the way. This is Priscilla's dad from Seattle. If you never met him.
It's like a Plagenberg sandwich.
Hey, bud. Isaiah, can you get her, please?
Oh, a visitor in the house.
Thank you.
So I've been there since day one, even though I only visit 1 or 2 times a year. So I've seen her, well, from birth in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And so as she's grown, I've grown accustomed to whatever she brings to the table. And it's all been good. It's different. It's noisy. I won't, you know, I won't say it's not, but.
And she's busy.
Yeah, and she's busy, but it's amazing. It truly is.
She gives a new perspective on things, I think. And you're gonna take your grandson soon places, from what I heard.
Soon?
Well,
you want to go to Burning
Man? Sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna take your grandson to Burning Man,
and then we're going to Tomorrowland in Belgium.
Not when he's an adult. They've been making plans.
Yeah.
The whole time he's been here about what they're doing when Isaiah's out of college. So.
It's 7 years. That's not so far away.
It's not far away. Holy cow.
For me, it seems forever away. That's half my life. Currently.
Renee Rogers says, where do you hope to see the channel this time next year?
Oh, I don't know. Hi.
She was gagging. Brother had to jump up and put her tubes on her.
I hope to see the channel with the dad having a drone. That could be a thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, yep. Where do we plan? I don't know. I would like to do more of the speaking engagements. I would like to do more community outreach, and then just kind of take you guys along for the ride. So that's my plan right now.
Yeah. So my dad went to our first speaking engagement the other night. What did you think of that? We didn't know what to expect.
It was interesting that they invited you because everything that they were talking about was exactly what you all do.
Right? I know. It was.
I can't believe that there's that many people out there just doing stuff all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Everybody, okay, so I have a hard time. When you guys do exclamation points after Ralph, it looks like you're calling him Ralphie because it's hard to read.
Okay.
So it looks like Ralphie all the time.
We love Ralph, someone says.
Yeah.
Lindsay, thank you for the super chat, and she asked, has Isaiah ever considered selling his photographs? Yes, I have, and if you would like to buy one, send me a DM on Instagram. Had to catch that one before it went away.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has considered, yes, he is.
Joseph
Open to
Thompson,
it.
thank you for the donation. It says, hey guys, I'm on the spectrum myself. My birth parents were very mean to me and hit a lot. What advice do you give those parents that might get angry with their children who have ASD? Thanks. And I'm sorry that you went through that. That's really tough. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, that's so much more than just a child who has autism.
Right, and I think, and that's just parenting in general. Like, regardless if the child has autism or not, taking that deep breath, walking away, coming back later on, you know, to handle a situation, because there's nothing that, you know, reacting that way is not going to solve anything. It definitely doesn't. I mean, you know, I'm not going to throw Priscilla under the bus. I've been guilty of popping Abigail. You know, like she would do something, especially when she was younger, before we even understood that she had no concept of punishment like that. You know, I'd pop her on the cheek and she wouldn't respond at all. She would laugh at me, as a matter of fact. So it's really ineffective, extremely ineffective. Of course, that's all punishment for her. She doesn't respond to any punishment at all. Time out, anything.
Why is Crazy Nanny called Crazy Nanny? That's her nickname
That's
that
her.
she came up with on her own.
We didn't do that.
She said it was actually one of her other kids that she works with that decided to name her that.
Okay.
So.
She needs help with that.
H. Foreign, thank you for the donation. She said, Hydia here again, as usual, LOL. I'm so excited for you guys to come to New York. I will definitely be at the meetup. Haha. Is it Hydia?
Hydia.
Hydia, sorry.
Healthy Happy Mummy said, how open were Abby's school in regards to the use of technology to assist her communication? My daughter is only just starting to use her iPad to communicate, but her school in the UK are behind the times in making her leave her voice at the school gates. That would not fly in the US in most situations.
No.
Abigail's school is actually the ones that initiated getting her the Dynavox.
Right.
So it just would not be okay.
I know we have a lot of new people here, so the gagging that we were talking about, Abigail gags herself as a stimming behavior because she likes the way it feels. And so obviously we don't want her throwing up because that's what she's trying to do. So we have to put, we call them tubes, we have to put the tubes on her so that she cannot gag herself. And then she'll come over and she's to the, she will request them now. And she will come over and tell us when she wants them off. So it's working.
Yeah.
What else?
Somebody had actually asked about Tistamac 5 had asked about insurance, how we do insurance now that we're YouTubers. We were business owners before.
Yeah, so
it's the
her
same
insurance stays the same.
Nothing changed. You know, we have to provide our own insurance anyway for us. So everything has stayed the same.
Someone asked if I'm from Washington State. I am not. My dad, how long have you lived there?
34 years or so.
Okay. 34 years?
Yeah. 33.
Okay. 33 years my dad's lived there. No, I was born in Charleston, South Carolina. So I'm not from Seattle, but that's where my dad's always lived.
For 33 years.
For 33 years, yeah.
Alexis Faith Baby with her super chat asked, did you ever find the match to the Valentine's card?
We have not found the match. Nobody posted the match. We got to see the card, the heart that Abigail did.
Special one. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way.
Yes, thank you. Someone said hello from Bellingham.
Well, hello.
We've sent a few shirts and stuff to
And
the
Lexi
Seattle
lives in
area.
Linwood.
Oh.
Basically neighbors.
Almost. They probably got snow also.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, Dad, how do you like being on the vlogs?
Well, did somebody ask that?
Yeah, Priscilla.
Let's go to the next question.
My
I
dad
can get up at any time.
He's not a huge fan of the camera, but that's okay. We love him on the camera.
Right.
I may never leave.
I'm from Tacoma.
Alicia had a good question. Alicia Sweetheart said, I want to chat about how you have adapted to Abby's needs and such over the course of time. We actually talked about this one today because we found it interesting. We didn't adapt to anything. This has been like with Isaiah. This has been our lives from the moment Abby was born. You adapt to your child just like you would any other child. So yeah, we never had to change anything. Sorry, I stepped on your foot. If we were coming into this, adopting her or something at a later age, then a lot of adaptation would have to happen, but not now. We've had it the whole time. If that makes sense.
Couple more. This Brianna Fisher wants to know this is for Grandpa. What was your reaction to Abby's diagnosis?
At the time, I was working at a school for kids with learning disabilities, and I was around a lot of kids that were autistic already. But as her being the granddaughter, it's like, oh my gosh, it's hitting close to home. Well, sometimes that's just the way it happens. That's just the way things happen. My hair fell out. You just adapt.
Yeah,
so there.
That's true.
So someone asked, do you like the climate better here or Washington?
Definitely Washington.
That's tough. It never gets real hot, never gets real cold in Washington, and there's no humidity for the most part.
But it's snowing right now.
It is snowing right now.
We were at the beach today.
And we were.
Hey, you got that over there?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm getting everybody.
Are you sure? Because I just got 3. Yep. Need a charger?
No.
Okay.
Wait a second.
All right.
Hold on.
You're doing a great job, son. Keep it up.
You guys can just
stressed out.
ignore the. You guys can ignore the trolls. Isaiah's trying to get him as fast
He'll
as
get
he
him
can.
as fast as he can.
Don't reply to him though.
Giving him troll food.
How do you deal with your family members who are in denial that your child has autism? Well, we don't have any family members. I mean, we have 4 sets of parents between the 2 of us, and not one of our family members have ever denied Abigail. Do you think? Have ever had any questions about any of that?
No,
or
no.
her.
Well, okay. So there has been some she's so beautiful. So and she's, I don't know. She's doing great, and so you get that a lot. And I don't know that that's denial necessarily, but it's I don't know.
Looking at the bright side.
Maybe
of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that is trying to make us feel better as parents.
Right.
It's but she's so beautiful. Yeah, she still has autism. Which is funny because I don't know. I think most kids with autism I've seen are beautiful children.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. Pay attention to that.
Yeah.
You'll notice you like some really handsome boys and beautiful girls.
Well, we always joke.
Funny.
We always joke that they have to be cute. That's why they give us a hard time.
Yeah, that's how they keep out of trouble so often. She's just bad anyway.
Do you have step siblings or siblings from other remarried parent? My dad has a stepson, and then Asa has.
I don't have any full siblings, but I have 4 half brothers and 1 half sister.
Are you moving me to this now?
Yep, you're back on
Okay. Go up there.
Delaney Dunn said, do you like how autism is perceived on TV? And thank you for your super chat.
Where did you get that?
There was a super chat somewhere there, but do you like how autism is perceived on TV?
Thank you, Delaney, so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
I mean,
sometimes
it doesn't bother me because there's a spectrum.
I mean, it's Hollywood. Do you if you're a firefighter, do you like how firefighters are made to be? They're always in a blaze on TV, and police officers and everything else. I mean, it's all fake anyway.
But you have to remember that there's a spectrum. So there's there's a whole realm of kids that are completely different and adults.
Sure,
so,
but they're not all surgeons either.
I know that,
Right.
but I'm saying, like, and they're not all perceived as surgeons. So I can definitely see there's not a lot of kids like Abigail that are on TV with autism.
Right.
So I wish there were more, because everybody assumes that, oh, you're a savant. What's their gift? Well, they don't have a gift.
I think the best portrayal of a young man with autism was on
Parenthood.
Thank you.
Yes,
Parenthood.
that was amazing.
Yeah, really well done, really well acted. You know, it would have only been better had it. Only been better had it been someone with actual autism, I think. Emily Beth, did you read hers yet? Very excited to watch you guys at the Shorty Awards. So cool to see this channel grow over the last year or so. Also, I'm really enjoying being part of your Patreon page. Thank you so much, Emily. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. We love having you there. All of our patrons that are supporting us and helping us do this thing. Teddy Bear 1287, thank you so much for the super chat. Just amazing. Have you looked further into CBD oil? I have OCD and recently started using it. While I was really skeptical and against it, it's made a huge difference in my quality of life. I'm also on Seroquel and it helped me reduce the dose. Very cool. We have looked a little further into it, but we haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Not because we're scared of it or anything like that. We're getting other things sorted out. We've had stuff at school we've been working on with Abigail, and the communication devices you guys know, and then her meds. That's something I did want to talk about real quickly because that comes up in a lot of comments, especially with Abigail's behavior and her moods that she's been in and the issues she's been having is the meds. And people talk about how terrible Seroquel is. And I don't know what dosage you guys are on that comment on it and stuff, but I do want you to keep in mind that the average dosage for Seroquel is 150 milligrams a day. That's like the... I'm sorry, not the average. That's the low average. That's like the lowest that someone would typically take that would be prescribed Seroquel. And Abigail takes 25 milligrams.
You think you're so funny,
You
don't
smile.
Do you have to go to that? Golf cart? You want to go? Can we wait until after the...
We'll go on the golf cart. Okay, we're going to go soon, okay? We won't take too long, I promise.
Do you have to go to that?
Newbie Cuber said, do your shirts have tags? Like the shirts that we sell, maybe?
Yeah, that's
They do not. They do have tags, but they're the quick removal. You just pop them right off, which I love. You have to have that. I can't handle that. Isaiah can't handle that. Take us all in the golf cart, Vincentville said. That's hilarious. That's doable.
That would be funny.
Yeah, we'd have to jump off of Wi-Fi to do it, but that's definitely doable. That's hilarious.
Hey, a day in the life of Jeff. If you guys don't follow him, you should. He said congrats on the Shorty finalists.
Vincentville as well. Make sure you check out Vincentville and their vlogs. Another autism family. Isaiah, can you grab the link for Vincentville for me?
Yep.
I'll monitor the feed for a bit. If you can grab the link for Vincentville and drop it down in the video chat, and then also in the life of Jeff.
So just so you guys see, she keeps requesting bathroom, but I ask her if she has to go to the bathroom. She says no, and then signs golf cart.
Yeah.
So she's trying to get me to go get her on the golf cart.
Get closer to that way to where the golf cart is.
That's how she does that.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know. What?
Kathleen Cooch, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are awesome. She said, how do you respond when you encounter people who are anti-vaccine blaming autism on vaccines? Love you guys so much. We don't respond. A lot of people take that stage, that's their battle that they choose to fight, and it's not our battle. We don't choose that one. I think that you have to be smart as parents, just like anything else. It's not something we choose to fight. When people are ugly about it, I've just started. It's like anything else. When people are ugly about it, I just delete their comments. There's no room for that anyway about anything. So.
You said a day in the life, Jeff?
Yep. Okay, Jemiah, can you please answer my question? I didn't see your question.
We don't know about the Shorty Award yet. We've made the top 6, and so now we are headed to New York the weekend of April 13th, and we will, so you watch it live on YouTube, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it comes on April 15th.
April 15th.
Do we know what time?
That's like 4:30 Eastern is when it starts.
Is it?
I think so.
No, that's when like the before thing starts.
The party.
We will find out.
Well, then probably 6:30, but we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, we'll let you know, and we'll provide the link for you guys to watch it. So yeah, it should be a fun time.
Lexi Fullerton asked, are there other people in your family with autism? I have a second cousin with autism. That's it, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Someone said they have a question on Patreon.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. I
Hey.
didn't see that one pop up.
You're in the video.
Hey, wave. Look that way. Wave. Say, hey, everybody. Do you guys tell before you make live streams? Yes, we do. We posted yesterday that we were going to have a live stream, so make sure you have that bell notification icon turned on, and you will get... We also posted on Facebook.
Yeah, so if you go down to the video
Instagram.
description here, right below, then you can see all of our social media accounts.
Yeah, so we posted on all of our social media accounts before we go live.
She does. She's awesome
And
about it.
we try to do it like the day before. So, do you have to go?
Billy Ann Mundy on Patreon. You just joined us on Patreon. Back in February. Asked, hi there, I was wondering if Abby has ever been to Disney World. If so, how did she do? And if not, do you have plans on taking her anytime soon? She has been a few times, actually. We used to be season pass holders or whatever it's called. Yeah. We used to be the season pass holders, and we went quite a few times. She loved Disney. It was always a mixed bag. You know, sometimes it was fantastic. Sometimes it was a little rough, just like anything else. So.
Someone just commented about shirts. They've been trying to order shirts 3X or 4X that we haven't had in a while.
We've never had 4X.
Not in the I'm so excited.
Right.
But
no, we have 3X, 5X in the autism shirts.
Okay.
And then we had, and the I'm so excited only goes up to 3X.
Okay. But we do have them in stock.
Maybe. I gotta check.
Okay. We did have them last week. So.
We've sold a lot of shirts.
Yeah.
And so we'll be placing another order, and I'm going to be doing some new designs here coming up real soon.
Casey S said, guess I'll try again. I think we may have missed the super chat.
I didn't see anything.
So sorry about that, but if you want to push your question, I'll look out for it.
Yeah.
And another...
Did she say she did a super chat?
No.
Someone else said that we missed her super chat or their super chat from earlier. And Renee Rogers said, well, y'all are my top and have won my heart.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Do you ship your clothing to the UK? We do. We do. We are going to be doing a meet and greet in New York on that Saturday. Sorry, we're trying to read all these questions.
Yeah.
Abby's birthday is May 12th. She's going to be 13 this year. Do you have to go to the bathroom, or do you want to ride on the golf cart? So big year for Miss Abigail. Taryn Taylor, thank you for the donation. She said Abby is just so funny and cute.
So Marsha Beasley on Patreon said, in the vlog when y'all went to Chick-fil-A, I heard Abby mimic Asa saying mom and bye, or am I just hoping that's what I heard? Yeah, she makes a lot of noises, but she's never actually spoken real words. Never spoke. Oh, and she lives in Monk's Corner.
Oh, my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, golf cart. I know, you want to ride on the golf cart.
You gotta quit pulling them off face, Abigail.
She wants to ride on the golf cart. Somebody said they love your haircut.
Thank you, I just got my hair cut.
I thought they were talking to me.
Actually,
nice
someone
too.
did say, nice haircut, guys, and you too, Ralph.
Yeah.
I think that was Jessica.
Isaiah and I just got our hair cut.
I didn't know I was related to Jessica.
My Jessica? My mom?
Okay, Casey said, not a question from me. I was just mentioning how here in Moore, Oklahoma, we have a new sensory park, and my wife and I have been throwing Fathering Autism rocks around. That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you so much.
I love those rocks. Sherry Vanderwerf on Patreon said, "Hey guys, I'm a new subscriber, new Patreon fan. I love you guys. I love Priscilla's channel too. My question is, how do you wish that strangers interacted with Abby in public? Do you encourage people like store cashiers or waitresses to talk to her, even though she cannot answer verbally?" I'm not very good at that. Like because Abby will be sitting in a restaurant quietly, and they'll ask what she wants to drink, and I'll answer for her real quickly. And then I always get a funny look. I'm really bad about that. I don't take the time to explain, I guess, because sometimes a lot of explanation is required depending on the person and their understanding of autism and anything else. I don't know. I'm not very good about that. I need to be better.
Oh, she's...
Kitty, you're being loud.
Sarah Swift said, "What do you think about doing a Fathering Autism conference in Jacksonville, Florida? Your speech was great." Thank you, Sarah, another one of our Patreon supporters. I'm gonna do more stuff. I don't know what the future holds. You'll have to ask my manager. Priscilla's been arranging these speaking events for me. Also, big news. Not real big news, but I'm going to be the ESE chair for Duval County PTA.
Yep.
That's the plan.
Woohoo! Got him on the PTA.
But
helium hand, what?
Yeah. So ESE, if you don't know, is Exceptional Student Education. It's the type of classroom that Abigail was in before we left public school, and I hope to make a difference there, and that's kind of right up our alley for what we want to do for the future. So
yeah,
I'm going to be a chairperson.
Do you want to talk about Patreon? We have a couple people asking about Patreon.
Sure. If you go down in the video description right here, you can head over to Patreon and kind of check that out. So right now, like, I'm on Patreon and I'm reading messages from my Patreon people. Heidi has said, "I wanted to know how do you get her to swallow Seroquel? I found that my dose is 700 milligrams is a lot to watch out. I bet it is. Does she have an issue? Is this another form than pills?" No, she only takes 25 milligrams. Wow, right in front of them.
And it's just as needed.
It's so tiny, like it's itty bitty. But Abigail does well with taking pills.
Yeah.
But all of her stuff is really small. Yeah, her Seroquel now is as needed and only 25 milligrams at a time. But so Patreon's pretty cool. It's kind of like a one-on-one, more personal type deal. It's for people that just want to support our channel and what we're doing, and we basically have rewards for that. So for example, let me go to my page here. I get back to it. She's getting back on again.
Here you go, Isaiah.
A lot of our vlogs go up there early. Most of the vlogs go up there early. The screen's freezing. Hang on, I can pull it up in the browser. And there's an app. It does have a Patreon app, and so there's a thing there. It's kind of like Snapchat. So I'll do like kind of behind the scenes stuff and like daily things that people can see what we got going on, what we're doing. But there are different levels that you can support the channel at, so it's pretty cool. There's awesome advocate. You get like access to blog posts and conversations, behind the scenes pictures. There's a Rockstar reward, which is like the live Q&A VIP status. That's what this is. That's what I'm reading. Our messages from there. So, and then up to the Spectrum Champion reward level, and that's monthly video chats. We have discounts on the Fathering Autism merch, Twitter follows and shout outs, and then if you ever see like name in the credits, on some of our videos, that we do monthly as well. That's all from Patreon. So there you go.
So everyone wants to know if Ralph is always so calm. Yes.
Yes.
He doesn't have any young kids at home. He's a pretty calm guy.
He's just very chill.
Yep, he's easygoing, just goes with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
I noticed someone seemed annoyed because we didn't answer their question. Sorry, we're really trying to, we're not trying to avoid you or anything on purpose. We don't have a vendetta.
Do you know the question?
No, they just...
I'm pretty sure it was a yes.
And so you guys understand, like, we've had a few people say, like, would you please answer my question? I mean, it's 100 miles an hour. There's 587 people here. I don't know what your question was. So we try to We try to get as many as we can.
Okay, somebody keeps asking about the shirts. We do have 3X shirts on the I'm So Excited and the Autism shirts. I don't know when you tried to order. We just had them a couple of days ago. So we might be out of stock right now. Ace is going to check. But if not, we will be getting some more in. The I'm So Excited shirts do typically run a size small. You should order a size larger. The Autism shirts are pretty...
I'm so excited. We got everything.
Okay. What about the Autism ones?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple of those that are out of stock, I know.
But the Autism shirts run true to size, correct?
Yes.
So, yeah, the Autism shirts run true to size. I'm So Excited shirts order a size up. They only go up to 3X. The Autism shirts go up to 5X.
Yeah, we're out of 3X and small.
Okay. So we're out of the small and the 3X on the Autism shirts right now.
But there's only like 11 shirts left of those in total. So
we'll be placing another order.
Make sure you grab them up. Well, I think I'm going to do a different design this time, so we'll see.
Okay.
Candace Hickerson said, are you transitioning to tech-only communication with Abby?
No.
That was a super chat, so thank you for that.
Thank you so much. I didn't see that one. There it is. Okay. No, we are not transitioning to tech-only communication with Abby. She obviously has very good receptive communication, and we still work with her speech and language pathologist, so we want eventually for her to talk. And then as far as language, her communication, sign language, we still respond to because she's really good at it. But no, not just tech-only. We do what works well for Abigail because that makes sense to us.
Right. Someone else asked about the shirts. Sorry, let's see.
Well, Taze Cloud said, does Abby initiate with the communication system? Super chat. Thank you so much for another super chat.
She does with the iPad. She's not learned that she hasn't started with the Dynavox yet.
Right.
Which is okay because the Dynavox is going to go away on April 9th. We have to send it back and we have to wait for them to get our device. So we don't expect her to use it yet for communication, not for her to initiate it. I mean, that's the goal. Someone said, do you have girls large or extra small shirts? So both of the shirts can be girl. I mean, the I'm So Excited are a girl cut.
It's a girl cut.
The gray Autism shirts.
It's a unisex shirt.
It's a unisex shirt. So.
But it's gonna run in standard T-shirt sizes. Like it's not. I guess you would call those guy sizes, right?
So if you wear a small, you could wear the gray shirt. You would wear a small in. Yeah. If you wear a small, I would get a medium. Abigail wears a medium in the I'm So Excited shirts, and they are sensory friendly. We've had that question a couple of times.
Did you already mention Ty's Cloud?
I did.
Super chat? Okay, sorry. Also, my friend Gabe is in the chat, so that's pretty cool.
What's up,
hey,
Gabe?
Yeah.
Everybody say hi to Gabe.
We know Gabe?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Gabe. Yeah. We're actually going to see Gabe and his family tomorrow. His dad's playing downtown.
Awesome.
At the Gastro Fest. We're going to go see him.
Somebody mentioned, they said that in Ireland, they have these sensory-friendly evenings in supermarkets where they turn down the lights and the sounds of the scanners and everything.
I've heard of that.
So
yeah.
that sounds really cool. I thought that was
cool.
interesting.
We don't know that we have that here. I've never heard of that, but that's a really good idea. Maybe we can get that going.
Look, we're gonna make Gabe famous.
Kathleen Cooch, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, I heard Grandpa say you should sell limited edition prints of Abby's art. I agree. Isaiah, that's his name. Isaiah should sell photography prints too. We need a t-shirt or apron for Potts, Pans, and Priscilla. Those are great ideas for the store. Yeah, we might definitely do some of that stuff. We're for sure gonna do some stuff for Priscilla's channel. We
have to get that going, but it's hard because Asa, we're still trying to close down the shop.
Yep.
So once we get the shop closed down, we're gonna have more time to focus on Potts, Pans, and Priscilla.
Right.
Someone wants me to do a personal live video so they can learn more about me.
You could do that.
Sounds exciting.
And do that for sure.
And very nerve-wracking for me because I have to answer all the questions by
Somebody
myself.
said, chat's going so fast it's making me nauseous. How do you think we feel? We're trying to...
This is all we watch the whole time. Hey, bud, can you hit close on the phone right there?
Yep.
So just again to reiterate, we are going to New York the weekend of April 13th, and we will be doing a meet and greet We're going to do it that Saturday, April 14th. We just don't have the details yet. Obviously, it will be in New York City somewhere. So once we find out a time and a place, we're going to let everybody know. That would be so amazing to meet you guys.
Yes.
So
Gabby asks, I found Patreon, it's down in the video description. If you click the little triangle, if you're on your phone or whatever, you click the little triangle in the bottom right hand corner of the picture itself, that'll give you the video description, and you scroll down and you will see where it says my social media, and then you see Patreon. It's the link right underneath Patreon.
I've seen this question a couple times. I'm new, this is from Jazzy Hercules. I'm new to this channel and I want to know what sensory means for autistic people. Like Abby's dad said it's one of Abby's many sensory toys. What does that do and what does that mean?
Okay, so Abby has sensory processing disorder. It's very common to go along with autism. It usually does, but then it's also a standalone diagnosis. And I mean, basically, it is what it sounds like. She has difficulties processing sensory input, whether it be sound, sight, or touch, smell, anything could be. So she has sensory toys that she enjoys because she enjoys certain senses. She, say if the noises are too much, she'll have something that's a toy that she touches, and providing stimulation for that sense blocks out the harsher ones that are rough on her. It can be almost like a drug for her to get that sensory stimulation. So that's what the sensory toys help her out. A lot of times, she does better in school if she has a good sensory diet. So a sensory diet is a bunch of sensory things that focus on what her body needs and her brain needs to get through the day better.
So my dad's got to see a couple of Abigail's therapies. She's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to finish.
We're nearing the end.
Yeah. So you've seen a couple of the therapies. Do you see, like, from last year to this year, do you see a big change in Abigail?
I do. There's every time it's always a surprise. Every time it's like, wow, look what she's doing now. I don't always understand all of it,
right,
because sometimes things, when you're just seeing something, it doesn't always make sense. Like, why are they doing that? Why are they doing this? And I'm not going to interrupt anybody because they don't have time to explain to me. I just simply watch and try to learn.
Right. I know one of the things you said you noticed this year was we had more decorations.
Okay, right. Things within reach, because 5 years ago nothing could be in reach, like this entire setup that you have here.
Right.
And so that's always cool.
And just her ability to understand what we're saying. I mean, she definitely understands everything that people are saying around her.
Someone said that we should sell limited or special edition things for the channel during Autism Awareness Month. So that sounds like a cool idea. Maybe we'll...
Well, we have the shirts. I mean, they are definitely autism awareness oriented shirts.
You could sign them.
That could be a thing.
Yeah.
Put some special...
Okay. A couple of...
Yeah, let me go back up here. We're going to leave off at...
Melanie Singh.
Okay.
Right there.
Melanie Singh's kind of a rock star. We love Melanie Singh. You're just awesome. She's over on Patreon. She's just always so supportive. Please don't forget to add other colors to the shirts. Here are some fun for the drone, so thank you so much. Appreciate you. Going Gorbit. Look at you guys. I haven't seen you guys. I mean, I know you guys are here. We see you on comments and stuff, but just supporting. Hi guys, loving the channel growth. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Miss seeing you guys.
I miss you guys' videos. Marsha Beasley said, how about a $25 tier? Thank you so much for the super chat. I know a few of you guys have wanted, because we go like 2, 5, 10 on Patreon. If you guys have wanted a $25 tier, I haven't created a tier for that. Of course, you can do whatever dollar amount you want, but I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with something creative. We'll have to see.
Someone just said, hello, Ralph.
Hello. Just someone. Hello, someone.
Teresa.
Julie Bugcop said, just bought another drone tonight. You got to buy one. They're so much fun. Hope to get some more great video here in Waxhaw, North Carolina. I said it before, you guys are the best. Thanks for rubbing in that you have more than one drone. I'm still trying to get one.
If you're feeling...
But thank you for the super chat. I'll put that towards the drone.
If you're feeling bored, maybe you could send him one.
All right.
Send him one of your extra...
I mean, you can't fly two at once.
John Barnett said, I couldn't find Priscilla on Poshmark. Can you put a link to my Poshmark?
Can you link up Mama's Poshmark?
Yes.
It's Mothering Autism.
Yeah, it is Mothering Autism.
All one word?
Yeah.
Lowercase?
I don't know.
Uppercase. Uppercase, I think.
Jeff Block said, my fathering autism shades have taken years off my face. I'm visibly 36.5% cooler.
Well, everybody said we look like twins, so...
Yeah. And Sean Lynham said, Ralph, digging the shirt.
It's my brother.
Yep.
Would a drone scare Abby? No, it wouldn't scare Abby. I mean, I would say that anyway. But no, she wouldn't be scared of it. We've actually had little toy drones, and she just kind of like, like ducks and stuff. But you don't fly a real drone anywhere near anybody, so it's way up there.
Kim Barnes, will we be seeing Ralph more often? Yeah, Dad.
I'm going to get a cardboard cutout.
He lives on the other side of the country, so...
My dad lives in Seattle. Okay, hold on.
I got some Patreons over here.
Okay, wait a minute.
Guys, I'm not able to link Mom's Poshmark. I'd have to sign in and do a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, it is Mothering Autism.
It's Mothering Autism.
Is that one word?
Yes.
I think
one
so.
word, okay.
Somebody said, wait a minute, just a second. Hello from Puyallup, Washington, Ralph.
Hello from Hobart.
Emily Boyle on Patreon said, I think it's so funny that Abby keeps signing toilet because she wants to go on the golf cart. One of my clients at work always says pee when she wants to change her clothes for no reason. So I always sound mean out in public when I say, no, you don't have to pee.
Oh my gosh, I get that all the time. Like, people are calling.
Why don't you take that child to the bathroom?
I know, and I'm like, she doesn't have to go to the bathroom because she'll tell you, like, she'll shake her head no, that she doesn't have to go.
So she said, also, I missed out on the very beginning of the live stream. Did you say Abby is coming with you guys to New York, but not going to the actual Shorty Awards? Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, it would just
the
be
environment's
too much.
not good for Abby.
And there's just no kids.
It's not good
in
for
that.
Abby, and it's not good for the rest of the people there because she would be totally disrupted. They film it live, so it'd be a big deal.
Yeah. Ralph, question for you: how do you like to spend time with Abby?
Quiet time is a plus, and surprisingly enough, you can come up with a lot of it. I like when she snuggles in on the couch, and it's funny when something musical comes on the TV, and she starts jumping around and dancing around, real specifically to whatever's going on. Not so much just the news or whatever, but if there's music, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And she likes to jump around with you.
Neil Case, what's up, Neil? How's it going? I haven't talked to you in a little while. I said, funny how parents seem to get more trained than their kids when potty training. That is so true.
She uses it as a get out of free. Like she knows that we'll stop whatever we're doing to take her to the bathroom. So that's like, oh, you're not paying attention to me? Well, let me throw this sign at you.
Isaiah Sky said, where are you at?
Girl, I'm right here.
I didn't see you. Oh, there he is.
Is there anything else you're planning on doing in New York while you're there? Oh yeah, we have a bucket list. I've already started planning because I'm a planner. If you guys have any suggestions of restaurants that we need to eat at, pizza, of course the bagel, hot dog cart, like everything that a non-New Yorker needs to do.
Yeah.
We were told that we should go. Now, Asa and I went to New York a few years ago, so we went to the top of the Empire State Building, but we were told that the Rock is easier to get to the top of, like the weight, because you remember we have Abigail, who's not patient. So we were thinking of doing that instead of doing the Empire State Building. So if you guys have any suggestions, let us know.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Sarah Swift. I saw that twice, and we're down to no battery. Okay,
10%.
All right, thanks. I saw that twice, Sarah Swift, and thank you so much for reminding me again about the golf ball drop.
Oh yeah.
Let me make sure that's in the description here.
So
it's not in the golf ball drop. Okay, so if you guys will check the description after this video, after uploads and processes, I would greatly appreciate it because I don't have it linked down here, but I'll let Priscilla explain it, and the link and everything will be on here once that's done, or maybe I can drop it in the comments here. Either way, go ahead.
Okay, so the golf ball drop, this is what it is. It's for Abigail's school. We're having a golf tournament on April 23rd or 24th. I can't remember, whatever that Monday is. And what they are doing is we're selling golf balls. So you buy a golf ball. You can buy one for $25, 5 for $100. And they will have numbers on them. We're going to drop them from a helicopter over hole 17. And whatever golf ball falls into the hole, you win $2,000 cash. We will be doing a live video for our people that buy golf balls to see if you guys win. You will also be entered automatically into the Birdies for Charity contest, which is the Players Championship. And that is, you guess how many birdies are going to be shot at the championship games. And then whoever wins that has a chance to win $5,000, plus the organization, so Abigail's school, also wins $5,000. So for $25, you get 2 chances pretty much to win money. So if you want to help support Abigail's school,
I'm putting a link in there right now, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you can win a few $1,000s. So
yeah,
there's the link right there.
So there
go check that out. Bookmark it for later if you want to. There we go.
Sarah Swift says we need a big golf cart for New York to ride around in.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Crystal Watson said, thanks so much for being so open with your followers. You guys keep it real. We will try to, and thank you so much for the super chat. We greatly appreciate it.
Sarah Roarth says, hi all, I hope you are all okay. I'm new here.
Welcome.
Thank you
for the super chat. Guys, we just appreciate it. You guys have shown so much support, especially lately with our transition into full-time on YouTube. As most of you know, we are shutting down the shop because we have to. So making that transition over to full-time YouTubers and making a difference, because that's what this channel is about, not just in our viewers' lives, but in our communities, in our community, in your community, and anywhere else that we can possibly make an impact. So it means so much to us that you guys are behind us and supporting us and doing so much for us. We appreciate it.
Just so someone else asked if the Shorty Awards are paying for us, or if we're flying privately.
We are flying privately.
No, we're flying on Delta, but we're paying for it. That was 2 separate questions.
I'm sorry. I'm paying for it out of my private wallet.
But if you guys would love to
not a private plane.
If you guys would like to contact a company like Wheels Up,
like Wheels Up,
we'd love to fly privately. We just can't afford it.
We had to get ourselves there. So.
Yeah, so we're paying for our hotel and our flight, and but hopefully we get on that stage and we can spread some awareness, and that's our goal.
Right.
And we get a little mini vacation. We haven't done that. I don't know the last time we took a family vacation.
Right, other than Surfers for Autism, and that's kind of, that's going to an event, so it's not the same. Just an actual, legit, goofy vacation with our cameras around our necks and, fanny packs to carry our maps in, real family vacay. Okay.
All right.
Good live chat. Abby, high five.
Nope.
Isaiah, good job. Gramps.
Oh, that was terrible.
Gramps, good job. All right. Guys, Isaiah, give them a high five.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, guys. I'm going to close you out.
Well, now it's awkward, because now you got to end the video. Bye.
Keep it covered.
See you later. Bye. It's still not done. You still got to hit one more button.